Today we're going to look at a Christopher Ward 12 36mm titanium. This is a watch that I got last June, so really I had some time to, really bond with the watch and can tell you the real good and the real bad with the watch. So I'll walk you through the whole thing, but before that, a wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Timex Dios de los Muertos, something like that. I put it on a Flieger strap and some end links just so I can somewhat have a different kind of look. So, comes with a manual. I have to admit, I have never read a manual, but there are some colored photos, so that's good. Then it comes with this warranty, and then you'll see there it's signed by Mike France, who's the CEO, and you would see here the details where I got it. Comes as well with some stickers and a polishing cloth that I haven't yet to use. And this is what you're paying for, the COSC certificate for the movement. The movement is in Salida 300, so this is the top tier movement, and of course it's COSC certified. And these were the links when I sized it and the sticker that came along with it. And that's about it. So now they have these new boxes. So there's an outer sleeve, and you'll see the watch here. So that's the outer sleeve. We have the main box. Here's the main box. Take it out of the way. And then this is a bamboo thing. And here's the watch. So it's actually a hefty box. Case size would be a 36.8 towards just beneath that crown there. And then bang on 9.1 millimeter. There's no effective lug to lug because of it's an integrated bracelet. But just for the sake of it, let's try to measure the real lug to lug. So even with that protrusion there, it's 47.6. So it wears really well for smaller wrists like mine. And then there you have the watch. It's a very beautiful, they call this lagoon blue, and it's a very beautiful dial. So you would see that it's like a fume pattern where is it fume or gradient, where it's much more of a darker blue outside, and then towards the center, it will become much more white, blue-white-ish. So it's called the 12 because of the 12-sided bezel. This is their answer to the popular integrated bracelets happening at the moment. So you guys would see here that the bezel here, so I believe this is like 3 finishes. There's like a polish, brush, and then something else. Keep on forgetting. Then there's a raised flat sapphire crystal just to give it much more of a effect or depth. And case, bracelet, and everything else is titanium. We have an open case back or a see-through case back. You would see there that the rotor is signed Christopher Ward. Not much of a dramatic finish, but very, very utilitarian in a way. It says there titanium, Swiss made, and the serial number. It also has the quick release for the bracelet, and it comes with the butterfly clasp. So this is signed as well, Christopher Ward there. Now you guys would see it's pretty banged up already. I've been wearing it non-stop for the past 3 months. So wrist roll on a 6.5 inch wrist. As you would see, it fits beautifully. Even though it's like a 36, it has a certain heft to it, and the lightness I really like because of its titanium. And with the barrel shot, it wears really, really flat, which is good because I really do like smaller and thinner watches now as I got older. Legibility is good as well. Not from that far. You would see the applied logo there, and then it just says there chronometer. So it's a very simple watch, but you know, I really do like the titanium, the movement, how thin it is, and how it really wears on the wrist, because you know, you just put it on and you just instantly forget that you're wearing one. So the good parts of this watch: titanium, very lightweight, very good movement, chronometer certified, bang on accurate. Legibility is good, it wears really well, and the lume is not that bad as well. Especially that we have such small indices, but you know, it kind of lasts. Its lume is BGW9, and just overall, the wearing experience and the value that you get for this, especially that I got it locally, so I did not have to pay for taxes anymore, and I got it brand new, so I was kind of lucky there. It is a bit pricier than most of the competition, like your popular Tissot PRX or so on and so forth, but again, if you're going to weigh it with the specs, I believe that this is a no-brainer and this is such a good deal to get. Now, for the cons. The cons is the butterfly clasp. It's a very nice clasp, and there's just no micro adjust, on the fly micro adjust. But they did release the newer bracelets would have them on the fly micro adjust with a butterfly clasp. But the problem is, you would have to buy the whole bracelet and not just the clasp. And I've been emailing them constantly if I can just like buy the clasp so I can just like replace it, but no. They're saying that you really have to buy the whole bracelet, which is a bit kind of moronic if you ask me, because I do not need to have another bracelet. Because if I knew that that was going to happen, maybe I would have gotten this or gotten another unit in a rubber strap and just waited for that micro adjust to be released. But that's one thing. Two is, I'm not entirely sure about the AR coating of this watch. I just think and I just feel that it can use a bit more. So that's the second negative about this. And then three, probably I would increase maybe the markers just so it becomes more legible, so you can just add more lume. But you know, that's just me thinking out loud. But mostly it's the lack of a micro adjust on the fly and the AR coating. So if you're in the market for an integrated sports watch, I would highly recommend this, but maybe look at the steel version as well. It's much more economical. It has a Sellita 200 movement, and it's made of stainless steel. And it's really bang on for the budget. But if you want a higher tier with a better dial and layout, then get the titanium, sure. Now, the only caveat that I would let you guys heed to is more of, try to buy it the new one, the one with the new bracelet, the one with the new clasp, so you can get the on the fly micro adjust. Because again, as I said, the negative part about this is not being able to switch that clasp. So really good watch. Not much to complain about except for those things. And you know, I've really enjoyed wearing this and just like putting on the wrist and just letting it go. It really is a contender for a guy watch. And maybe one day I'll figure out how I'll get that on the fly micro adjust. But for now, those are my negative comments for this watch. These are my thoughts and opinions. Again, if you have any questions, please do leave it in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Toodles, yeah?